Okay, it's rolling. Yeah, it's rolling. Hey everybody, I'll put it from up here so you have to see inside my nose. It's time for DMCtoday.com. I'm too lazy to go outside and show you the stickers, so you just have to take my word for it. Alright, today's lesson is going to be how to rebuild your AC mode switch. Signs of your AC mode switch needing to be repaired is the AC mode switch don't work. Okay, so we put the camera down. Oh well, I'll tell you what, I'll show you what you need. You need a little diaphragm. You can get that from your vendor of choice, AC mode switch diaphragm. This one was ordered from Grady. Someone ordered it for me. My favorite vendor is Delorean Midwest. But anyway, so you need some pliers. I guess you need a screwdriver. I'm not following the instructions. I'm too lazy to get them. You need an empty Coke bottle and some sunglasses and a dirty house. I need to like shut some stuff in my house, but I'm too lazy. Okay, so anyway, let's put the camera down. Whoa, shoot, didn't mean to do all that. Alright, so put the camera down and make sure it's pointing to where, yeah, I think you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Hope so. Oh, and you need a little bit of grease too. So you got these two screws. We're going to take those out with our little Phillips screwdriver. Alright, and I'm going to kind of hold some pressure on this because there's a spring in there. And you take it apart, things can go flying. So then you got that little thing right there, the little doohickey. Push that together. I don't know what I'm doing. Whoa, maybe not. Told you I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just lift it up without separating it yet. Yeah. Okay, see? What did I tell you? I don't know what I'm doing. Really don't. So, alright, looks like that's going to sit in there like that. I ain't looking at the instructions. I'm too lazy. But anyway, we got to change out that little rubber thing that's in there. So we got to separate this. There's a spring in there too. And my fear is I'm going to go separate this and things are going to go flying all over the wherever I'm at. Forces of evil in a bozo nightmare. Dang, I can't get that thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just an idiot. Shoot, I thought that's how it worked. I'll tell you. These little how-to videos I'm making, don't trust them. Half the time I say the wrong stuff. I'm like dyslexic or something. Maybe I should be reading the directions. The good people at Delorean Houston, that's what we call them. DMCH. They've got a website out there with some instructions on how to do this stuff too. Shoot. Well, let me get a tool. I'm too lazy to walk outside and get a little bitty screwdriver, so I'm going to use a knife. I'm just going to kind of pry that in those tabs in and pray the thing doesn't fly apart. Dang. I'm having some trouble separating this thing. I rebuilt one before, it wasn't this difficult. And you're supposed to be able to just push that in. This isn't Mom's switch either. I gave somebody my switch because I'm a nice guy. There we go. I think it's moving. Either it's moving or I broke something. No, it ain't moving. My luck, this is going to pop right off, and that little spring is going to go flying all over the kitchen. Dang. Alright, finally got it. I had to push it in. I had to push it through while I was pushing those clips together. So, alright. Alright, what'd I tell you? The spring went. Tried to go like crazy. So, you see a little clip? I had to push those together and then push it through. And then there's that spring. But you want to be careful about. You don't want it to go flying all over the place. Alright, so now we'll separate this like so. And as you can see, it's a little maze. And so, oh, I see a crack in it right there. So that's our leak that it was having. Yep. So, okay. So now we'll take our new little diaphragm, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, it's keyed. It's got little pegs of different sizes and all that good stuff. So we're going to peel the old one out, off, out, something like that. Alright. Well, the sucker was kind of glued in there. You don't really need it to be glued. Oh, I should have worn my little girly gloves. Because I'm getting my hands dirty. Oh no. Alright. I'm too lazy to edit stuff, so I'm just going to put it up with my struggles and all. You know, this little 2-minute job. It's going to be like a 10-15 minute video, I guess. I ain't timing it. I don't care. It's got part of the old diaphragm the little studs broke off in there. So I'm just trying to clean it out the best I can. Okay. And his, I don't know why, it's got like a burn on it or something. I mean, this thing appears to be fine, but it's just, maybe it's from the glue that they had put something in there. I don't know what it was. Anyway, so you can only put this in one way. You can't mess it up because it's keyed. Okay. Yeah, it's in there. Just make sure those little stubby things, whatever you want to call them, are lined up. I'm just going to put a thin bit of grease on there. I'm using wheel bearing grease. Suppose you could use whatever. Boy, wheel bearing grease is some nasty smelling stuff, I'll tell you what. Alright, so now it's just a matter of putting the thing back together. Let's see. How does it go back together? I don't forgot. I'll tell you, Stephen Rice, he's an idiot. Okay, so I guess it just goes back together like that. Yeah. And see, I put some grease on it to make it easy. Okay, and then put this in there from behind. Okay. And then put that back on there like so. Put your 2 screws in. That little clip that I showed you, that was the hardest part of doing this work. Okay, and then got a repaired AC mode switch. And then I'll just give you a little close-up picture again of that. Let's see if I can point out the crack to you. Oh, there it is. Right here. You can see it's got a crack all along there. And you know, if this is leaking, you know, if this is torn up any, which it looks fine, the little maze area looks fine, but that's got a nice crack on it. And this one, it was actually not going into the max position. When the owner would put the AC in max, just no air would come out of the vent flaps at all. I swapped mode switches with him, gave him on max position, started working perfectly fine. So I'm hoping that when I put his in my car, that the max AC position will work. It should, I mean, because if you look at this diaphragm, there's a clear crack. I wonder if you can see it. No, you can't see it through on the other side, but you can see it right there. That's not good. So anyway, that's yeah, dmctoday.com on how to repair your AC mode switch. Real simple. Take those 2 screws out. You get that clippy thing loosened. You're real careful when you take it out so that that spring doesn't go flying across the kitchen. And you change that out, put a little grease on it, put the thing back together. It's an expensive little diaphragm. Don't be shocked when you go to order it, and it's like 40 bucks. So anyway, that's it. dmctoday.com.